Hello everyone, welcome back to MudRunner. Today we're doing another part of this super order that we did last episode. Last time I said I was probably going to bring a trailer for this, but I might as well bring this thing out. This thing I think has space for 4 slots. And I don't think anything we're grabbing is more than 2. So we should be able to load it all onto this and deliver it. Should. I haven't really used this thing, so... Ooh. Actually not that much damage. But I'm gonna have to learn how to use this thing since it's exceptionally long. I'm sure it won't be that difficult. At least I'm hoping. So we need fuel. Nope. Nope. I want to fill up just 'cause. Alright. Since we are going quite far, relative. I'm actually doing this recording directly following the previous video, rather than like the next morning or next night. No real reason for it, just thought I might as well do another one. Nothing much has changed since last recording. It is in fact probably just like 10 minutes later. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I did look at the order, and yeah, this one's 3, and the next 2 are both 2. Except for the last one, I think the 2 there are... because it's metal beams and concrete slabs, which I'm pretty sure will take 4 or 2 slots each. Which in theory means I could do it all with this thing, rather than getting a trailer with like one of the other trucks. And with the money we've made so far, there's a couple vehicles we can get. Some scouts were among the highlights. Other than that, not a whole lot, actually. From what I could see, most of the cool vehicles you just kind of find in the world, somewhere. Like, I mean, I found this thing. This thing's pretty cool. I say as it gets high-centered on a rock. The rocks in this game are no joke. They can super easily make or break a road. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense. Yeah, this thing seems pretty nice, relative. Maybe that'll change when it's fully loaded with nonsense. Or maybe not. Who knows? This will be the dry run for this thing. I do know that if this thing was all-wheel drive, it'd probably be the best thing I got. But I can't purchase that. I need to go find it in, I think, Alaska is where it said it was. It's either in Alaska or the Russian province. That's also snowy. And I've been there a little bit. Not fun. I mean, it's fun in its own way, but difficult. Stuck truck? Oh boy. I wonder if we put it in low, diff lock? Oh man, that's a big rock. So not off to the best start, but I think that's just because we didn't go out far enough. Alright, so this thing's stuck. I'm gonna go grab, not that, this. So this thing's powerhouse. It will get the job done one way or another. I'm not going to touch that thing. It tries, just not very well. Like, I wish I'd use this thing more, but it doesn't hold a lot of fuel, for one, and it loves to chug fuel. I mean, I guess in theory I could use it more since I have a dedicated fuel carrier now, but to be fair, I don't trust that thing to make it most places. Like if I were to put the fuel tank on like the off-road truck, then it'd probably do fine. But I thought I might as well get some use out of it and just slap it on that thing. I mean, maybe I'm giving that thing too much of a bad rep. Maybe. Yep. Weather's still getting nicer here. Kind of. Temperatures have been on the up, but they still get pretty cold at night. Which isn't the worst thing, but still. It'd be nice for, 50 degrees at night. Not 50 degrees maximum during the day. Also, from last video, this is basically what happened to my friend. In a sense, he drove a little bit off of a road and got stuck in like some wet sand. And I told him just to bring another truck out here, but he refused. Oh boy. Not over those rocks. Not in the mud field either. That should be good, I hope. If I can click on it. This. Alright. Yeah, beautiful. Ooh. this thing did pretty well on the mountain. The mountain only tests really like how well it's going to do on-road and a little bit off-road. There's no mud, which is probably for the best. But yeah, this thing did pretty well. Hopefully it'll do well in the next section as well. But it is hard to say. Because, I mean, rear wheel drive. That's not fun to say. It doesn't have that many advantages. Because if you get stuck, you can't pull yourself out, well then you're basically just dead. Like this. If I couldn't winch right here, that would have been it. Game over, man. This just means you gotta be more careful. I didn't remember what tires. I think I have all-terrains on this. So, it does good on-road, does good off-road. Not great in mud. But that's okay. Doesn't need to do great in mud. Ooh, I just need to get it all-wheel drive. Which I might do or try next episode. I'll look and see where I need to go. And, well, I guess not next episode, but when I'm done with the super order, might as well. I can get chain tires on most things now, so should be able to maneuver. And also mean we can finally not do Mud Runner, finally do SnowRunner. And from what I can tell, snow seems like advanced mud, and that it's impossible to maneuver through. Sometimes. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Also, I'm going to look at something real quick, because the last part of this order needs concrete slabs. I get those in... Where do I get those here? Oh, at this warehouse. Ah. Interesting. I think I can get metal here? Yeah, I can. Is it up here? Yeah, it is. That'll be a wombo combo, those two together. Alright. Now hopefully we can actually get through here easily. Because there's not really any nearby help, so official dry run has begun. Where if this thing gets stuck, then it's stuck, pretty much. Which hopefully it just doesn't. Hopefully it just motors on through all this. No point in stopping for gas here when there's gas forward of this. Plus I think the more fuel you have on you, you know, the harder it is to kind of get around. Just because you're heavier. I mean, in certain situations being heavier is better, others, no. Like mud, you don't want to get stuck in mud, so you want to be lighter. Or have nice mud tires. Either or works, really. Oh yeah, there we go. working with diesel. Oh yeah, this thing has its moments. It can do well, it just needs some help sometimes. Also, we have to be pretty careful about not rolling too much to either side, or we're going to lose all this cargo. And this thing don't come with a crane, so... hopefully, it won't have to come to that, but... it's a possibility. I mean, realistically, I can just drive a crane out here. It's not impossible. I don't even need a winch. Maybe? Oh. Yeah. Keep spinning back tire. Beautiful. I think this thing's length actually comes in handy more often than not. Basically, like this thing, if it had tracks and was a tank, it could cross over any trench. Easy. Which I think is basically what we're doing. Actually, it's not at all what we're doing. If this thing had all-wheel drive, then yes, but it doesn't. Dang, easy as that. Just gotta get used to the super wide turning radius on this thing. Gosh dang rocks, man. Coming for me. Alright. Fueled up and should be ready for our last leg of the journey. In theory, there's still a whole lot to do here. Things can go wrong. Don't want to fall off into the drink. Now this is all mud up here, which might be a bit of a problem. We also take this turn very wide, because wide truck means wide turn. Oh man, yeah, she's going. Other than that, like, initial hiccup, this thing does pretty alright. Well, there's still plenty to mess up on. Oh yeah, almost needed a winch there, but it just needed to get back into gear, really. Oh yeah, what a beast of a machine. Can't wait till it's all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive, maybe slap on some mud tires. This thing is set. So far it's doing well just all terrains. Surprisingly. This is one of them good investments. Yeah, easy. I'm trying to like dumbfounded and lost for words. I'm seeing the limitless potential for this thing. Other than that, it's like extremely wide. That's not a super hard workaround. Just gotta pick your roads a bit better. Or drive a lot better. Which I can do both of those. I hope. Let's get over to that. Come on. I believe. Beautiful. Bam! This thing slaps. I was debating on using this thing to do the last three, but the one after this looks relatively easy. I can just grab the Royal and just do it with that, since it only requires two. What I will do is get prepared for the last one, which is metal beams and those slabs. Which I think the only place to get slabs is that middle warehouse. Which will just mean taking the Royal or the other heavy, picking those up and driving all the way out to the port, which isn't too bad. Those things can easily get over there. I'm actually going to mark the turn, this one. That way I know where I'm going. I don't think the arrow's on my map yet. No. Or HUD. On the map, not on the HUD. Also, that's an interesting change coming to War Thunder. Some later vehicles are getting HUDs. I know one of the SUs for the Russians has a pull-up timer, which basically just counts out how much time you have left until you gotta pull up, or you'll hit the ground. Which is pretty interesting. Seems like a nice addition. I don't have any of the... I don't really have any late planes. Or I guess modern planes, really. The most modern one I have is the German Saber. Ugh. Which is pretty okay. It gets the work done. Here in Germany is getting a Phantom, which will be interesting. I think it's only getting that so it can fit more into the late game meta with the US and Russia. Because MiG-21s versus Phantoms is basically all it is a top tier. And currently Germany does get a MiG-21. I don't know if it gets the same like good loadout as the Russian one. But its best like allied plane is the F-104 Starfighter, which I mean isn't a bad plane, but it's no Phantom for sure. Well, this is going to be a turn and a half, this bus. get around it. Ooh boy. Alright, there we go, I think. I don't think this road's that bad, but it's been a while since I've been down it. There are a whole ton of trees to grab onto. I do know it gets pretty muddy up by the log station, but there's still trees over there too. As long as we can grab onto anything, we should be okay. Ooh. There's one of those things. I have one of those somewhere. I don't actually know where though. Because I remember driving it around in the first area quite a bit. Then I must have taken it somewhere and just either got it stuck or it's in a garage somewhere. I don't even know. One day I'll find it, maybe. Or I can always just buy another one. Probably. I don't remember it being that good of a scout, but who knows? Yeah, this is where it gets real poopy up here. If we can get across this, though, we're practically in the clear. Oh, yeah. Easy as that. So yeah, this thing kind of rocks. Really can't wait to get all-wheel drive now. Then it'll absolutely dominate. Deliver, deliver, deliver. Alright. Just gonna slap one of those on there. Oh yeah, now we can do both of these at the same time. Perfect. Wait, can I get... I wonder if I go back here... So I can pick up concrete slab there. Can I pick up metal beams here? I can. I might as well just recover this and get that all in one go, actually. So let me hit every other button. Get rid of this cargo. And then recover. Yes. And then I'll just need to take the royal and this thing out, and we should be good to go do actual snow map. After we do that, of course. We should be good. I haven't fully explored Alaska. Been around it a little bit. So there's that. Yeah, I'll leave this thing right here. Is the royal in here? Yes, it is. You. Easy as that. Alrighty, well this has been Captain Schultz with SnowRunner. I will see you guys next time. See you.